Good morning, everyone. I'm back for my Senate today, and today I'm going to do a three-part series on some Dunhills I picked up. And the first one I'll start off with is Dunhill Driven EDP, and the EDP comes in the black and white box. There's an EDT that comes in a box similar to this, but it's blue and white, and I think the bottle is blue too. Anyway, this one, it has a citrus. First of all, it has 13 notes and it has 10 accords. So it has, it's like a little bit all over the place. And I wanted it because I saw that. And but when I put it on paper, I was really disappointed. This is the first time I'm putting it on skin now. And when I went upstairs, Mrs. Floss gave it an 8. She liked it. But that was the initial spray and right off the thing. And if I remember, I don't think this lasts very long. The one thing about this Driven series, they came out in 2021, and I picked them up in the rack store in 2021. I picked them up in the rack store, I think last November, and I didn't wear them other than putting them on paper, testing them on paper. And yeah, like I said, they were already, seemed like they went directly to the rack store. So if that tells you something from other people, I would go with that. But by the notes, there's so many notes in this that seem they would really be good. And some people compare this to Boss Bottled or Boss Bottled. And I don't have Boss Bottled. I have a flanker Boss Bottled Unlimited, I think I have. And it does have, it has citrus and apple on the top. There's a couple notes. I know it has 2 citrus, bergamot and lime, and then it has an apple. And has one other note in the middle there, the first 4 notes. And then, it has cardamom in there in the middle, and I don't even remember because it has 13 notes. Rose, I think it has, jasmine. It has a lot of notes. It has vanilla in it, amber, and I think they're on the base. And, I think I bought it because of that comparison to Boss Bottle, or Boss Bottle Intense, I think it was, actually. I don't have Boss Bottle Intense. I don't know if it smells like that. I do have Layton, which some people compare to that. And, I guess you can say this smells something like Layton. But, obviously, Layton to me is a little better than this. But anyway, I want to say, because I have a lot of new people in various places that I actually have actually starting to get some subscribers on YouTube, and I want to mention that on YouTube, that really is just a place for me to put these videos so my grandkids see this. And I want to mention also that I'm not a fragrance reviewer, I'm not a fragrance influencer, I'm not a fragrance expert. I really know very little about fragrances other than I go in to a rack store, and usually I'll have something in mind that I remember from Ross. So I'll know if I see one of them, or I'll sit there and I'll do the notes inside the rack store. And my collection's just for me. My collection isn't to say you should buy these. And these videos are really just for my grandkids. And it's not to influence them to go out and buy anything either. So obviously it's not to influence you. And I hope nobody ever goes out and says, well, you know what, Pop Fritz said that's good and I want to go buy that. Because that's not the intention of these videos. Even for my grandkids. If my grandkids hear what I say and want this, I'll say, here, have it, because of my grandkids. So that's the whole point of these videos. And there's plenty of really good, solid reviewers out there and experts and bloggers and everything like that, that you could follow and learn like I do, because that's who I follow to learn. And I've made videos about that. And, now that I'm on Instagram and I'm on these channels, I've actually got to learn about a whole underbelly of influencers out there and reviewers that are really good. I mean, they're really good people and they really know what they're talking about. And they do what reviewers and experts do. They don't just come down and spray it and then make a video 5 seconds later. They would never do that. They know they wear it. They want to get a longer opinion of it before they say something and look like a jackass on film. So anyway, but I don't care because I'm a grandpa and it's not for that. It's for my grandkids and they already know about Pop. So anyway, I just wanted to mention that again, and I am going to do a 3-part series. I'm going to do 3 Dunhills. I'm going to do these 2 Drivens, and I think I'm doing them in the order of how they're ranked, actually. This one gets like a 3.5. So if that, if you go by rankings on Frenatica and trust them, I wouldn't always do that, though, because you never know who's giving those ratings anywhere. It could even be a pop like me. So anyway, with that, I do want to ask that we pray for peace in the world. That's for my grandkids and that's for everybody. And I also just ask that try to be kind and more importantly that I remind myself saying this, that I try to go out today and be kind to people. And anyway, have a nice day and I'll talk to you tomorrow.